All right.
Hello, Marka.
What's going on?
So yeah, for all of our Fung Shway audience, you might not see Allie, but she is with us. And nothing like that picture right there of Rico Cosby.
No.
That's not Allie.
It's not Allie.
That's Rico Cosby. That's his book.
Yep.
And so he is going to be at that place this week. You remember where it is? I have it written right here. I said, don't forget to talk about Rico.
Yeah.
Coming up. So hold on, let's see about this. He's April the 20th. He's going to be at Sister's Wine Bar in Berlin.
Oh yeah,
Rico Cosby
doing a demonstration.
Yep. So don't forget to go over there, April the 20th. Rico Cosby, be able to get your book, everything there. So it's another episode of Feng Shui.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Summer's coming on.
Spring is sprung.
Spring has sprung.
Spring is certainly sprung with all the pollen now. It's pollinating.
It's starting.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Green outside.
I went to. Where do we want to start today? Because basically, I can give everyone an update. I think my mother listens to this podcast.
All right.
So my mother's always calling, asking how my doctor's appointments are going, if in case I go to a doctor.
You want to air that here?
Yeah, I think why not share? I'll just give everyone an update. You know that my voice since October, my voice has been raspy.
It sounds a little bit better, not 100%.
Okay, and so I thought it was allergies because Allie just brought up the allergies. Allie, the allergy. And so here's what happened. I first went to my doctor, and my doctor said, you need to go to an ENT, ear, nose, and throat.
Bingo.
Because they thought there might be something on my vocal cords. And I think that people understand now that we do this for a living.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that we earn our living here. This pays the bills.
Yep.
We need, to have a podcast, your voice has to be there. So what happened is...
You're professional.
Yeah. So what I did was I went to a ENT. He basically
Does he have any other famous patients?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I signed a picture and put it on the wall.
Nice.
But I took it whenever I left today, just so you know. So, so here's what happened. Is that your shirt? What's going on there? That's Allie.
I think it's Allie.
Yeah.
Guy with the window down.
Yes. So
sorry.
So here's what happens. Whenever I went originally a couple of weeks ago, the ENT guy stuck a camera up my nose to check out what's in the brain area.
Yeah.
And he checked my vocal cords, my voice box.
They knock you out for that?
No.
Get out.
I promise. Yeah. And so, and then he had the screen on so that I could
Yeah.
So then he said, listen, I think what we're going to do is we're going to send you for a CT scan. Because it's going to check. So then you start worrying. Who knows what's going on?
Yeah.
So next thing you know, I got to go to a CT scan.
Yeah.
That was last week. And then today I had to go back and they had to basically decipher the CT scan and show me.
Mm-hmm.
So here's what we got going on. Okay. So
don't tell me you're dying.
Okay. Well, this is a way to.
You just ruined it.
Thanks, Sally. I mean, I just want to, and I hate to break the news to you, but we all are.
In one degree or another.
Yeah, no one makes it out of here alive. Just want to let you know.
Listen, I just can't handle any bad news. That's all.
Well, I'm just saying that there's only one guy that didn't die, and they're still talking about him.
Oh.
Okay, so anyway, I go there today. All right.
Yeah.
And he sits down and tells me, and he shows me a CT scan. Now, this is the third visit. You know, co-pays.
Yeah.
You out the wazoo.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so this is what he said. Well, in looking at your CT scan, and he looked at everything from my CT scan, he said, look at everything. It all looks normal. I said, okay. He said, in looking at your vocal cords and your voice box, it's all normal. You're good. I said, my voice is still raspy. I still am a little hoarse. I mean, what's going on? Not like I'm a little hoarse.
Yeah. Not like you're a pony.
Yeah. And he said, well, your next step is I need to send you to a vocal therapist. Okay. I said, a vocal therapist. Explain to me what a vocal therapist is going to do. And here's what we've got. Okay. Mm-hmm. He said, this is the way he started this off. I hope he listens.
Yeah.
He said, well, as you get older, Okay, that's a good way to start. And he says, as you get older, you start being a little relaxed in how you speak. Okay. And he said, so you don't talk the way you're correctly supposed to talk. And so a vocal therapist is going to teach you to talk
correctly, enunciate.
Correctly. I don't really know if it's enunciate or what. And I said, yeah, well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to think about that and I'm going to get back with you.
That's a bunch of horseshit.
Because the last thing that I think anybody that knows me is going to let me do is go to somebody to
get lessons on how to talk better.
Yeah. I think I do fairly well.
Yeah, you handle it.
Yeah.
You're okay. Yeah.
So that's I went to a doctor. That's what happened.
Oh, well, I'm just waiting for you to launch your, music career and as a jazzist.
American Idol.
I hear there's a lot of famous musicians and music career people in the rap world that might be looking for business because I hear that things are going down. Anybody connected with the whole
P. Diddy thing?
Anybody connected to that?
It's a house of cards.
Yeah, there's a lot of vacancy in the.
Oh, golly.
Maybe I'll start some rapping.
Oh boy.
Yep. So that's what's going on in my life. So before we talk a little bit about Mike, just want to let you know, because we want to basically end with some good history stuff.
Yeah.
Retirement.
Yeah.
How's that going?
It's official. Yeah.
Really? It's official.
It's official.
Yeah.
And I heard your work car is officially gone, so it's official.
The Gray Ghost has been repossessed by the state of Maryland.
Yeah. That's pretty. So it's official.
Yeah, it's gone.
No way.
325,000 mile F-150
is back.
Yeah, back to the state.
They probably gave that to somebody else.
Somebody else is using it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So in case we don't really go into details as far as our real details.
Yeah.
As far as our audience, but now that you are no longer protecting and serving,
right?
What is going to be your? Because I have done some research. And I actually have an idea that I think you should.
You have a plan for me?
I do.
Okay, well.
I've actually already applied for the permit to do what I'm going to suggest you do. So what do you think you're going to do currently? And I got an idea.
Well, there are 7 days in the week.
7 days.
Yes.
Yep.
And in those 7 days, I will do the following things.
Okay.
I will play golf.
Yeah.
I will go fishing.
Yeah, really? Yeah.
And I will work at a golf course.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't really.
Bear Trap Dunes, the coolest place on the East Coast to play golf. Come out and see us, y'all.
If you're coming to the Eastern Shore, just want to let you know they should be a sponsor.
I'll talk to them about that.
There we go. If you're
got a commercial with them.
If you're coming to the Eastern Shore, just want to let you know Bear Trap is a place they've named all of their little 9-hole courses
after bears.
After bears.
I'm gonna tell you what. Yeah, even though yesterday the weather was terrible, last couple of times I've worked, guys are coming in commenting on what fantastic shape the course is in, and I can attest to that because I may have played it a few times.
Really?
Recently.
And so if you do come and play Bear Trap, be sure and tip your bag guy.
Yeah.
He's that
guy who picks your bags up out of your car, puts them on your cart for you, cleans them up a little bit. Take care of that.
That's right. He's on a fixed income nowadays.
Bingo.
And his wife can,
she can go through money like Sherman through the Shenandoah.
Right. Whenever they found out you were retiring.
Yeah.
Banks Liquors. It was a week of mourning.
I got one better for you, bro. I got one better for you about that. I walked in this morning to buy a buddy of mine is going to a retirement party for him tomorrow night. So I walked in there to get him a retirement gift. Something nice.
Yeah.
Something, something really good.
Yeah.
Something blue.
Oh.
And they asked me if I was a rewards member, and I said, yeah. And I told them the phone number. And they go, oh, Trish. So.
All right. Well, all right. So, Allie, you tell me. I've looked this up. Okay. I've looked this up, and I think this is a good deal for Mike. Okay. So, just want to let you know. You tell me if you think this is going to write. This will be good.
Okay.
Sounds painful.
All right. So, Fung Shway audience, this is what we're going to try to get Mike into because now he has nothing but some spare time. And so you have to have a license to do this. And I, earlier today, applied for the license and purchased it.
Okay.
I might help you out with this.
All right.
But there's something called Shadow of the Big Red Eye. Okay. The website is shadowofredeye.com.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And when you log on to that, you can actually request to be a member. You have to have a permit to be an official Sasquatch hunter for Maryland and Delaware. Okay.
That would be awesome.
Yes. And so I just want to let you know that in 2023, this group traveled 36,000 miles, spent 127 nights tent camping in the woods.
Nah,
Okay.
I'm out.
Okay.
I'll tell you exactly why I'm out.
What? Not
Tent camping.
Well, I don't mind camping in a tent, but not when you're looking for the Bigfoot. He comes up to that. That scares that. There's 3 things Big Daddy don't do.
Yeah.
Roller coasters,
Yeah.
ghosts, and confronting Bigfoot out in his domain.
Okay. So their farthest distance traveled away from their base camp, because they have a base camp, was in Warren County, Bowling Green, Kentucky. That is actually where the Corvette manufacturing plant is, in Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Okay.
Just to let you know.
All right.
I might have gone with you if you would have gone to look for theirs, but I think there was a sighting and they went down there looking for that. The closest venue to the base camp that they've had a sighting, you're not going to believe this, Dover, New Jersey. Dover, New Jersey.
In the Pine Barrens of New Jersey.
There we go. The number of oil changes they've required on their Bigfoot search vehicle has been 9 oil changes required. Okay. They spent approximately 3,228 hours in the woods looking for Bigfoot.
I go in better for
Sasquatch.
Who funds this?
I don't really know.
Because if it's self-funded, I'm definitely out.
Yep. They've been to 3 special events to talk about everything they do and how they do it. The number of people that have been reached that they've tried to basically interview and stuff, 2,149. Okay. Most people at one single venue that have been there to come to learn about Sasquatch hunting, 191, okay, showed up at one event.
That's more than a Joe Biden rally.
Well, hold on. The least people at one single venue, okay?
Yeah.
The least number that showed up, I think they opened for a Joe Biden rally.
They were the warm-up crew?
There was one that showed up at Edison, New Jersey, okay? And so their email list currently has 483 people on it. So I have purchased the permit for us to be Sasquatch hunters in Maryland and Delaware. And so
I think this is
your sense of it, right?
Yeah.
Your sense of adventure never ceases to amaze.
I don't know what type of weapons you need for this, but Sasquatch hunting. Just want to let you know.
All right, got
You
it.
know, every time a hunter gives a testimonial about confronting a Sasquatch in the wild, even the guys who have had their sight on it, their scope on it, say, I just couldn't do it because it looked so human.
Really?
Right.
Can you do it? All right. So there we go. So that's what's going on. That's what I've done. I've been to the doctor and I've been searching for something for you to do whenever.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it.
Also, word out to the audience. I hear we're getting very close to the arrival of little Nolan.
That's what they're saying.
Nolan Cannon.
What they're saying.
Nolan, what's his middle name going to be? Nolan Michael, after you?
Yeah.
After the whole Michael clan.
Yeah.
We got 4.
Yeah.
Nolan Michael Cannon. Mike 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Nolan Michael Cannon.
There's more than that, dude. I got cousins named Michael, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's an Italian thing.
Yeah. All right. Well, Nolan Michael Cannon's on the way.
That's what it sounds like.
Soon.
Sounds like. Yeah.
Yep. So
yes, Trish is waiting on pins and needles.
Sister,
right now.
she's got a bag already packed in the bedroom. She's got luggage already packed, ready to go, like a go bag.
I'm just not surprised.
Here's where her bubble needs to be popped. Is that if she thinks that if Short Stuff calls us at 2:30 in the morning to say, "Hey, it's time," if she thinks that we're getting in the vehicle right that minute and rolling, she's out of her mind. I say that full well knowing this, though, that if that phone call comes, there ain't going to be any going back to sleep. She'll be batshit crazy, and I might as well just take my time, get my stuff together, and start driving her that way. Yes, it's just going to be.
It's going to be great. I think the minute, whatever. We can't wait. All right, so that's our moment there.
Bingo.
So have a brief pause for a moment.
What will it take to convince you the P320 is the most advanced striker-fired pistol? Could the light, crisp trigger spark the epiphany? How about a total custom fit, not just a replaceable backstrap? Would safe takedown without pulling the trigger make you believe? Or will it be yet another of its innovations? Truth is, you won't fully understand why the P320 is the first striker pistol worthy of the SIG name until you've fired it for yourself. Experience the evolution.
So now that we're
Great
back,
commercial.
yeah, that was great. Now that we're back.
And we're back.
History with Mike. What do we got? Because I figured that you got some unbelievable history
So,
to share with our audience. 'Cause
so
we live
yeah,
in a
so
unique place.
another chapter, another lesson for the folks out here. People who live in the area are very familiar with the watchtowers along the Delaware Sea coast here.
Have you seen them, Allie?
Of course I have.
Yep.
Okay, so I did a little homework.
Okay.
Did a little homework on them. So there are 11 of them total.
Where do they? That's just from Delaware, because I don't see them in
From-
Maryland.
They're not into Maryland. They're from southern Jersey, just into Delaware, but there's only 11 in Delaware.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Kind of interesting about where they're strategically put, because what they were actually protecting was Cape Henlopen and access into the port of Wilmington, like that.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
So 11 total. They were commissioned in 1941. The United States Army was commissioned to build them 50 to 64 feet tall, and at a cost of $17,900 a piece.
Yeah, not under this.
Right.
Not under Bidenomics.
Right now, there's only one open to the public as sort of in a museum status.
Isn't that the one that's all the way like almost in Dewey or something like that?
That's what I thought. I thought that I actually saw people on the roof of it the other day. That's what made me think of this.
Yeah.
But they say it's up at Cape Henlopen is the only one that's open as a museum.
Oh, I've been to that one.
I think the other one is open too.
Yeah, because they just refinished that one.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a restoration program for those towers.
Right. And do you know what their budget is for the restoration of one tower? $500,000.
Originally 17,000.
Right. I mean, just shows you where things have gone.
Inflation's killing
in
us.
90 years, 80 years.
Inflation.
Yeah, there's rumors that there are German U-boats off the coast of Delaware
that are sunk.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, not just still there.
So, so soldiers would stand guard at the top of those things, and they were looking for enemy ships or submarines. The towers were used in conjunction with. They were used to triangulate artillery fire, and they had cannons, 12-inch and 16-inch cannons, hidden in the dunes between along the coast, and they would use 2 towers at a time to triangulate fire on any potential enemy subs or anything like that, or enemy ships, which I thought was kind of cool that they'd actually have cannons dug into the dunes along the Delaware seashore, camouflaged with sand and tree and the beach grass and stuff like that.
You can see that at Cape Henlopen. I mean, if you go over there, you can see the cannon stuff that's there. Very interesting.
So each one of those cannons that was used with from those towers could shoot a 2,700-pound shell.
2,700 pounds.
Yes, and it could shoot it about 25 miles.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Right. So that's why they were put there. And I thought one of the interesting things too was built just to be functional, not comfortable, that the soldiers would have to get to the roof using a rope ladder. It wasn't like there were stairs inside of it. There was a rope ladder dropped down from the top of it, and they would rope ladder up the side when they were initially built.
Wow.
Right. So I think get it done quick was part of the issue. At the time when these things were being used, German subs were sinking about 1 ship per week off the eastern coast. And in one incident right off the coast of Delaware, a German U-boat sunk a merchant ship, and 100 U.S. sailors were lost off the coast of Delaware in that one single attack.
Where was that, That'd be a very interesting thing to fish by, and also that'd be a very interesting dive.
Yeah, right.
Because it's not that
don't
deep.
know.
Yeah.
I don't know this exact latitude, but maybe we'll look that up. Or if somebody in the audience knows, give us a hey.
Yep.
So, and then one other interesting fact that this brings, like I was searching to see if we sunk any German U-boats with the artillery, and there's no real mention of that. I think there might have been more of them, like Ali's talking about, that were sunk in conjunction with being spotted and then sunk with airplanes, not necessarily the artillery off the coast.
cannons.
And then Victory in Europe Day was May 8th, 1945. So subsequent to that, on May 10th, 1945, a German U-boat U-858 surrendered at sea to the USS. One was the USS Pillsbury and the USS Pope. So a German U-boat surrendered to them. I guess once they got word that the war was over, they surfaced and surrendered. And that German boat, that German submarine, was actually brought to Lewis.
Really?
Yeah. So it was interned at Lewis for a little bit, and then eventually it was scuttled off the coast of Virginia in 1947.
Wow.
So just a little bit more history about the area
right here in our
that we're living in right here.
I know the U-boats were that was the biggest thing that Britain really had a big problem long before the United States got in there, because the U-boats, they were having a tough time
and destroying the convoys that were going between the United States to Great Britain to supply them. The U-boats were killing it.
So I saw a sign the other day right outside of Fenwick, because there's a tower at Fenwick, and there's a tower. There's a tower closer to Indian River, and then one on the other side almost of it.
There's one at 3Rs too, right behind Tower Shores condos.
And so the one over at Fenwick has a sign where I think that might be the next one.
Yeah,
they're trying to.
I think the one up by the lifeguard station. I drove by there today. There looks like there are tablets up on top of it describing.
Yep.
Like when you go to a scenic view, exactly what you're seeing and what they were there for.
So that's pretty much lit up. I think that was the one that's lit up.
When they light them up blue like that's pretty cool.
So whenever our audience comes over here to the Eastern Shore to visit, don't stay long, please. Drive normal. Another thing out for my mother. My mother's afraid that I have road rage. I don't have road rage. Just to let y'all know.
Not in the least bit.
I have stupid rage, and it just so happens stupid people get.
Yes, I have an aversion to dumbness.
Yeah, it just so happens that it comes out with people on the road, but it's not limited to the road.
No,
I have stupid rage. I get rage.
Right, because I've seen stupidity in restaurants.
Yeah, absolutely. So when you
grocery store, oh my God, the cold cut section.
Oh,
go try to get yourself some cold cuts in another 2 weeks. Forget about it.
Listen, I was at a ROFO where you use a ROFO rewards card. I'm a big Royal Farms fan.
Who doesn't love their chicken?
And I'm just letting you know that you can I eat there for free a lot. Nice. Okay.
Because you shoplift or because you have points?
Because I have points.
Oh, okay.
But the other day I was trying to get my free drink, and there was a lady in front of me at, I guess it's like the 7-Up Slurpee machine.
Right.
But it's at a ROFO. It's not called a Slurpee machine. I could have basically thrown something at her because she just kept filling her little cup up and
kept drinking it
and never moved. Not like I wanted to get there, but she was in front of the cups.
Like it's a buffet.
Yeah. And then she would mix it up and taste it and stir it. Oh my gosh. I mean, I thought, I'm glad I'm not driving behind you because something would happen.
When you demonstrate that type of behavior, your driving has to be suspect.
That's right.
Yeah.
I was going to say something inappropriate, but if you're in our audience and you're swinging over to the Eastern Shore, 2 things right there. Check out the towers, play golf at Bear Trap Dunes.
Yeah.
The coolest little golf course in the Eastern Shore.
Yeah, if you come on over there, don't be dumb.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I want to throw a book suggestion out before we get to Allie, our word of the week, and something about Allie. But my amazing cousin suggested a book for me to read or listen to. Want to throw it out there to our audience. It's by David Grann. It's called The Wager, A Tale of Shipwreck, Mutiny, and Murder. Unbelievable. Basically back in the 1740s, about a British man of war ship that got wrecked off the Horn of Africa.
No kidding.
Yep. So very tough. It's a good book.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much leadership lessons you get out of that, Allie, but just want to tell you.
I'll pick it up. I'll give it a glance over.
The Wager.
So it's a true story too, right? It's like a recount of different testimonials. They try to put what really happened together.
Yeah, Captain David Cheap.
Nice.
Yep. Nice. So Allie, before we get into your word, we want to throw this out just to make sure everyone understands that tomorrow at Salted Vines, there is the first annual, that means once a year, the first annual Lower Slower Delaware Festival is taking place at the Salted Vineyard.
Salted Vines Vineyard. Yeah.
I just call it Salted Vines.
Okay.
I know somebody who's the founder.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
As a founder member.
She's number 4. Founder member number 4.
Bingo.
Yeah, she spent some time there. Just to let you guys know, there is throughout the day, there's going to be 6 food trucks there. Slinging the slop. Not really slop. 6 food truck. Hold on, we have a call.
I'm doing podcast stuff. Can I call you back later? We're doing a live podcast.
Hold on, we're live right now, and Mike had a call. You always got to be available.
All right, I'll call you back a little bit.
Little Nolan Michael might show up. Okay.
That was the gabagool.
Okay, so 6 food trucks are going to be there. We have the most amazing Tipsy Flamingo. What's your favorite thing at Tipsy Flamingo? Because the Tipsy Flamingo, he's the guy that didn't he used to be a police officer?
Yeah, he's got doesn't he have that pulled pork sandwich?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, when he does the barbecue on top of the French fries.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so we also have, I don't know how to say this, just to let you know.
Okay.
What's the rest of that word, Allie? What?
La Cucina.
La Cucina.
That's it.
You could just say the fast Italian food truck.
Yeah.
Fast Italians.
Yeah, La Cucina. Cucina is Italian for kitchen.
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Bingo.
Yeah. All right. So the fast kitchen, fast Italian
there you
kitchen.
go.
All right. So they're going to be there. Locos Pink Cut Tacos is going to be there. Hammer and Horns. I haven't heard of them before.
I think we should go just to sample some of these things.
Yep. The Frozen Farmer.
He must do ice cream.
Yeah, I guess we're going to go with that.
I'm going with that.
And this one I haven't heard of, but I'm curious. Flippin' Waffles.
I can tell you right now, I know what's on their menu.
Yeah.
Waffles and chicken.
Waffles. What are you doing tomorrow? We have
waffles and chicken.
Yep. So just want to let you know that's the 6 food trucks that are going to be there. Definitely show up there. Also want to let you know that starting roughly at 3 o'clock is going to be Kathy Jane.
Okay, cool.
She's going to be there.
We'll back up. Kathy Jane's going to be there 12 to 3. And then Love Steve Mama Jump will be there from 4 to 7.
Oh, I misread my notes. I do see where it says starting at 12 will be Kathy Jane. Not to be confused with Mary Jane.
Right.
Totally different.
No.
Mary Jane might be there, but not with Kathy Jane.
She got nothing to do with her.
Yeah. All right. That is going to be Sunday, which is tomorrow, from 12 till 7 at night. If you show up.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Sorry. A car just tried to get in our lane and almost hit us.
I thought this was our religious moment.
Right. I thought she was having an epiphany.
Yeah. Well, there's lots of God and lots of Jesus.
Is El Grotto all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all right. We're all right. The car, just, reiterating, the stupid people are usually on the road.
What kind of license plates do they have?
Oh, I didn't even see. I was just trying not to die.
Allie, this is where you ad-lib and you go, Pennsylvania.
All right.
Well, I mean, I don't know, but we'll try and get by the car again, and I'll fill you in later.
There you go.
All right. So listen, that this first annual Lower Slower Delaware Festival is going to be at the Salted Vines Vineyard and Winery. It's going to be at 32512 Blackwater Road in Franklin, Delaware. Frankford, Delaware, not Franklin.
You know what?
Yeah.
That was one of those things that doctor might be talking about.
Really?
Yeah.
Speaking?
Yeah.
I'll work on that.
Yeah, all right.
I read it. It didn't translate.
That's what he's talking about, bro.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take up sign language.
Which you got one down already?
Yeah. I just got one whole sentence. All right. So Allie, we wanted to get a plug out there for our favorite winery.
Yeah.
That we spend a lot of time.
And our favorite asset.
Yeah. And speaking of the winery, as we move into Allie's segment with a word, as we get ready to wrap this up, Mondays from 4 to 6, Fung Shway, we do bingo at the winery.
Yes, you do.
And so at the winery, what we do is we offered a challenge to our bingo people. There's roughly about 100 of them each week that show up for bingo with Fung Shway. And we told them that the first, how many people?
I think you said 3?
I think we said, I don't know how many people did you
5?
decide.
I think it was 5.
5, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
5.
first 5 people, if you know the word, the first 5 people that come up to
Us.
or
tell us the
and
word
tell
of the
us
week.
word of the week, then you're going to get a discount off a glass of wine
Off of the wine of your choice.
of your choice there at the Salted Mines.
Yeah.
For bingo. So for all of our bingo players out there, we hope you're enjoying our podcast. But we want to move right into that. So, Allie, the word their key word of the week that's going to get them their discount. What is that word that you have for us this week?
That word. Give me 1 sec. All right, give me 1 second. Sorry, I had to put you on speakerphone so I don't have it written down, but I'm gonna look it up look it up, but bring it back up.
This is my puzzle face. All right, go ahead.
All right. Your word of the week this week that will allow you to get a discounted glass of wine at the Salted Vineyard is discomfit.
What?
Discomfit.
Discomfit?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, all righty. All right.
All right. So
discomfit.
Yeah. Is it? But so here's the thing. I'm going to try to spell this because Allie has evidently just joined into one of the German U-boats.
She just jumped out the window.
Yeah. So Allie is in a German U-boat. So I'm going to guess that discomfit is. I'm going to say it's DIS. Allie, where are you?
I had to put you on speakerphone so I could see it.
Okay,
speakerphone in a wind tunnel.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's because you're on speaker, and I don't know why it sounds like that. Maybe because of I don't know. But anyway, discomfit.
I'm going to basically go with DISCONFIT.
If I understood your speaking correctly.
Oh.
I think that was a slam.
She took a shot.
Yeah, took a shot.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
It's DISCOMFIT.
So I said in. I thought you said confit instead of comfit. So discomfit. Okay, so yeah, I misspelled that, but it's discomfit. COM as in Mary, FIT. So Mike, you want to use that in a sentence? I can't wait till you figure this out.
I don't have a clue. I don't know. I got me some new shoes today and I put them on. I said, look at this comfit. I don't know. I don't even know what that word means.
All right, what we got, Allie? What does this word mean?
So it means to make somebody confused or upset.
That's exactly what Pennsylvania drivers do to me.
Yes.
They make me confused and upset. Pennsylvania drivers provide me a lot of discomfort.
The funny part is that they'll admit it too.
Yeah. Yeah.
They know.
They understand it.
They get it. Yeah.
Yep. So there we go. Fung Shway audience. There you have the word that will get you money off of your glass of wine. You don't even have to play bingo. You just have to be one of the first 5 people that show up there. Because most of the time our bingo list is, some people might watch this and say, hey, I want to go play bingo.
Yeah.
You can't, but you can get a discount off a glass of wine.
Yep.
And if you show up, I'll promise this. Not only will you do that for the first 5 people, we'll also give you an autographed PR picture of Fung Shway.
Or your very own Fung Shway koozies.
There we go.
Pink or black.
Yeah. Love it.
And I just sent an email out to Tommy John Underwear. Best pair you ever wear or your money back.
Yeah.
And we're trying to get a Fung Shway pair of underwear.
No, we're not.
Yeah, because I'm not the perfect logo.
Yeah.
Okay. Fung Shway, Tommy John Underwear. Yeah. We'll cover your ass.
Nice. Yeah, I'm not a Tommy John guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Too
snug. Is the logo going to go on the front or the back?
I'm really not sure, but I'm a Tommy John person. Yeah. Best pair you ever wear or your money back. Next skin. We cover your ass. All right. There you go. Mike's doing facial expressions.
I can only imagine.
All right. So for Fung Shway and the asset and El Grotto, where are y'all heading today on your trip?
So we are heading to the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia.
Dude, are you packing? Are you packing heat? Are you packing right now?
Should be.
Am I packing?
Yeah, you,
No.
Oh, well,
got to work on that.
yeah, we'll basically get that taken care of.
But we're going to Citizens Bank Park for our first Phillies game of the season.
Who they playing?
They are playing the Pittsburgh Pirates.
All right, cool.
Oh, well, there we go. So there we go. Fung Shway and the Asset and El Grotto heading to the city of brotherly love. I was in a hurry.
Yeah.
Silly. The silly city.
Yeah.
You wouldn't catch me. You wouldn't catch me in Philadelphia. You couldn't. If I won the lottery and they told me that I had to go there to pick it up, I'd
hire somebody.
Absolutely. No way in the world. Absolutely not.
I'd hire somebody.
Yeah.
Go
Maybe.
get this shit.
Yeah, there we go. All right. So until next time, Fung Shway audience, remember that we love you. Just want to let y'all know this word of this week for Monday, discomfort. And up until then, Allie will let you start since you know how to get us out of here.
All right. Until next time, audience.
See ya.
You've been listening to the Fung Shway podcast. Stay tuned for new episodes every week.